Your belly button is sweating. Your belly button is sweating.
Dude, I'm rocking the fucking Beijing bikini because it is 100 degrees in here today. You see my belly got sunburned today, too.
Yeah, dude. Look at
see
you.
that? I was and it makes me hotter right now because like the aloes clogging my pores.
Your belly's like milking.
Yeah, look, my belly button is sweating.
Ew, dude.
But look, I got the Bodega Boy shirt on.
Bodega Boys repping, man. Strong strains this weekend. What an absolute beauty of a store. They're gonna absolutely kill it over there in Stony Brook. Stony Brook, you got the newest, the best dispensary out on the island. It's gonna be really happy for Dr. Sandu and all them.
Yeah, congratulations. Beautiful spot. What an event this weekend. That was great.
Man.
Dude, met a bunch of great people over there.
Yeah. That the Bodega Boys van is one of a kind. It's want to shout out Wink. That was a good time. It was a really good time over there. It was a really good weekend. Looking forward to see what the future has for him.
Phyllis's birthday weekend.
Big Phil, happy birthday.
Phyllis on the mic.
Sweating her ass off over
guys.
here.
Oh my God.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven smells good. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven.
But the oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. Today, we're back for another mini oven. What do you got for me today, Frank?
Dude, I almost didn't make it here tonight, huh?
Yeah, Franco overslept. We're getting into it 26 minutes late because Franco just woke up.
I actually panicked when I saw that phone call before because it felt like it was the morning, but it's just completely not the morning. I've been sleeping for that long, it feels like.
That's your rule. 2 hours is the max where you consider a nap.
Yeah.
Usually you said on here before, anything more than 2 hours is not a nap. It's sleep.
It's sleep. Yeah. That's like, I was going to start off with this. Like, if you don't text me back within 1 day, don't text me back at all.
Dude.
If you have one full day to text me back and you don't, just don't text me at all.
Half my contacts would delete my number if that was the case. Because sometimes
That's so
I'm a
bad,
3 days
dude.
later. Text
No, if you text me 3 days later, that should be like a mortal sin.
My bad. Just saw this. Listen, I got a hot take. Hot take. You ready for this?
Sure.
If we've slept together, you should not be liking my post, especially not my stories, if you have a husband, a boyfriend, or a fiance.
I could 100% get behind that. Especially if you guys aren't friends. Like I know how you are. Sometimes you keep friends after the fact, so you never know with you. But if you guys aren't talking therapy style, you should not be commenting on any of your stuff.
You know I like my therapy
I
sessions.
know you do. I know.
You know.
That's how it works. It's like the exes. You know that they were good for you, but then when they're bad for you, they're better as therapists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is what
Like,
it
oh,
is.
you're such a good guy. I don't know why you can't find anybody.
You get to erase one ex from your memory, but you lose your best body. Are you doing it?
Remove an ex-girlfriend,
Yep.
but I lose my best body?
Lose your best body. So think about your best body. Is it worth the stress and...
And for those who don't understand, your best body, you're talking about you, basically the hottest person you've ever slept with.
Yes.
Doesn't count anymore.
Yes.
I mean, to me, I'd absolutely forget about my worst ex. 100% I would do that. An old body to me, what is that for me? It's nothing for me.
Yeah,
I lose one night to forget about a disaster.
But your best body, dude.
I got hella bodies.
I don't know. I feel like I'm keeping the memory of the ex. I'm keeping my best body. She's bad, dude.
Even the bad. I mean, you got a lot of toxic exes.
She's bad.
Franco's had girls throw shit all over his lawn. His poor parents. This
Oh
kid.
my god, that was such a show that one time. And the worst part is she put a note in a bottle.
Message in a bottle.
You know how hard it was to get it out of the bottle?
You didn't just want to break the bottle? Oh, it was a plastic bottle?
No, it was a glass bottle, but yeah, that's the last thing. Imagine I broke it on the porch after I had to clean up all the shit off the front lawn. My mom would have had a stroke. And my mom was mad at me. So
Yeah, because she obviously assumed you did something fucked up if she's making that scene in front of your house.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't do anything right. Jon Jones finally retired.
Finally, man.
Finally. What are your thoughts, and do you think it's because he's afraid of Tom Aspinall?
I mean, why would you not be afraid of Tom Aspinall? He's so quick for that division. He's a big dude. He's a lot younger. Listen, the only thing that really pisses me off about this whole Jon Jones thing is that he decided to lead this whole year, right? This whole year, the heavyweight division, supposed to be the top tier division in the world. Super fight after super fight, the UFC heavyweight division, supposed to be the best. He kind of, to me, took that and shit on it a little bit. Because now he's saying all he wants is a super fight. Is what the UFC is putting out in front of you not the best in the world? You know? So he wants to be the UFC, the UFC GOAT, the best to ever do it, which in the octagon, he probably is.
He's the GOAT.
But in general, and if you look at the UFC as a whole, I'm putting GSP as the GOAT, especially after this nonsense that Jon Jones pulled. Even though he might not be the best fighter of all time, he is the best UFC fighter in all of existence because of how he was like the Derek Jeter. He never got in any trouble. He was the poster boy for fighting. He made it what it is today.
Yeah, but you see GSP's getting some heat right now because he posted that picture. He just hunted that bear for the first time. And he was getting some heat in the comments.
You hunters, man.
Yeah.
You hunters, dude.
But I'll give you my take on Jon Jones. What he does outside of the ring and how he conducts his business has no bearing on whether or not he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He is one of the most feared fighters of all time, and he doesn't shy away from anyone in the octagon. He's fought some savages, and he's made fools of some savages. I will tell you now, especially him saying the super fight thing, I think after his last fight, he knew he wasn't coming back. And he saw this as a business opportunity because physically he couldn't do it anymore. And he knew he should run with this Aspinall opportunity for as long as he should to make as much money for him and his family. And I think it was a business decision to drag this out, take it to now. He figured, how long can I keep this going for? He said money was pouring in. I think it was an absolute business decision. From a fighter's perspective,
You hate it.
it's immoral.
Yeah.
It's immoral.
You hate it.
But as a businessman, he played his cards right.
No, he did. He did, but he fucking played Dana. After Dana sucks him off left and right, he went with that and he's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this rolling. And now he's going to talk about a super fight with Francis. Come on, bro. Francis is not even going to come back to the UFC. So if that fight even happens, UFC has nothing to do with that. Dana White's going to be a spectator for that.
Exactly. But that's money in Jones's pocket.
Yeah.
He's playing those cards.
He's just, and you got to look at his last two fights. Listen, he fought a 48 or 51-year-old fucking Stipe Miocic. He's not the fighter that he once was.
Listen.
As he shouldn't be. He's getting older.
Age catches up to everybody.
Yep.
And yes, he fought a Stipe past his prime. They're both past their prime. But you know what? People were talking. I know we forgot about Cyril Gane because there's so much talk going into Aspinall. People were gassing up Cyril Gane heavy, talking about his athleticism, his athleticism, that. Jon Jones made him look silly in the octagon.
Well, because Cyril Gane can't do anything on the ground. So,
But see, like it's very much what have you done for me lately, and people were gassing Cyril up for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll leave you with this, and we can change the subject. It's the first time since 2004 that there is no male USA champion in the UFC.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Boys got to get that back. We need a title back in the homeland. Come on.
Get in there, kid.
Come on.
Heavyweight.
Isn't it crazy I'd be in heavyweight?
Yeah. Dude, I would be light heavyweight.
Come on, baby.
I'd be light heavyweight.
Yeah, it's not. You would get smoked.
Yeah, I bring my gun. Oh shit! I can't say that on YouTube, can I?
You have to eliminate one forever. peanut butter and jelly, or bacon, egg, and cheese?
Peanut butter and jelly.
That quick too?
That quick. I'm a savory guy, and peanut butter and jelly doesn't give me enough savory. It's too sweet. Give me that bacon grease, that cheese, melted cheese, the eggs, a little salt, pepper, ketchup. I want my bacon, egg, and cheese. PB&J, it hits the spot on occasion. Sometimes we've talked about it here. Sometimes you just need a PB&J, but it doesn't come close to what all that goodness in a bacon, egg, and cheese does to me.
See, for me, like the bacon, egg, and cheese. You know how I feel about bacon, egg, and cheese. They're close to my heart. These are the two sandwiches that I probably eat the most. And
let's call Franco out right now. He's been slacking with the bacon, egg, and cheese bits on Instagram. I have people hitting me up like, hey, if I do this collab with you, Franco has to start doing bacon, egg, and cheese bits again. Like, it's a serious ordeal. Like, they're waiting for your next review. And we know you're eating, boy, so you can whip out your camera and you can fucking, you can take a video.
it's the summer. I switched to omelets, dude. I'm an omelet boy right now.
Oh,
I'll get back
boy.
I'll get back into it though. But no, for me, dude, like peanut butter and jelly, I can eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, and it's such a simple make. It takes me 2 seconds at my house. Bang, bang, peanut butter and jelly, done. Bacon, egg, and cheese, not so much. I don't make myself. If I'm gonna make eggs at home, I make an omelet. But a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, hot sauce on a roll has my heart. But it's a number 2.
You know how I get. I'm a big, like, protein consumption and nutritional value guy. Like, if I were to survive, I wouldn't survive on PB&J. I would feel like, I would feel like I'm eating nothing. You know, like, give me that protein goodness.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pause. That's too much. Dude, it's so hot in here. I don't even want to relight my cigar right now. I don't even want to relight it. Franco hasn't even lit his joint.
Our boy Zhao Lin gave us some presents on the way out yesterday. I got the little Gambino over here, and I can't even light it because I'm gonna pass away in this garage.
Dude, I got my grandfather's handkerchief back here. I'm freaking sweating right now.
Octave's got blood, sweat, and tears in that thing, man.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
Hottest girl names.
Valerie.
Valerie.
Mark Ronson, baby.
I got Esmeralda, Sophia with an F, Mila, Kayla, and Angelina.
Anything with an A at the end of it, Mario's in. Mario just went to Italy's top 10 girl names and just copy and pasted 5 of them. That's so good.
That's all you got is Valerie?
No,
What
are
else
you
got?
kidding me? I got Sabrina, Demi, Brielle.
Ooh, I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna lie, I thought your list was gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
What
did.
about Amber,
Nah, you lost me there.
Brittany?
Brittany.
I feel like Brittany's always a good name.
I do like Brittany.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Ashley's sister, I didn't say Brittany. But, you know.
When we were talking about hottest girls, it was like, how do I get around like how many people we know, girlfriends we know, wives we know, and then Madison.
Ooh.
I thought of Madison on the way over here, and I was like, you know what? Let's throw it in there.
Solid list. Other than Amber,
I feel like Amber's the hottest name out of the group.
but I've known some sexy Britneys, though. I just didn't want to say it.
Some sexy Britney.
Sexy Britneys.
Yeah.
Phyllis.
I was gonna come out and say Kim, Asunta, Phyllis.
All my family names sick. But Phyllis is like the name of a 65-year-old, 87-year-old woman.
Yeah, Phyllis actually just turned 65 today.
I got an honorable mention, 2 honorable mentions. I got what was the other one I said? I said Esmeralda, right?
Yeah, but no one names their kids Esmeralda.
That's we're talking about hot names. I don't care what they name their kids. Esmeralda's a hot name. But my 2 honorable mentions.
well,
No.
That's just in general.
He said. But
No one uses Esmeralda anymore.
honorable mentions, I will go with Esperanza and Lisa. I think Lisa's low-key hot. I don't know if that's just due to Lisa Ann, but there's something about a good Lisa. You know Lisa's kind of hot.
Esmeralda, Esperanza. You just need a Gomez at the end of anyone's name, and they're good to go. Are you serious?
Oh, dude, I don't know, man.
That's unbelievable. What's worse, your partner cheating with someone way hotter or someone way uglier?
Way uglier, without a doubt.
Right?
Like, if you're gonna cheat on me, make like. I feel like it really says something about who I am as a person if you just cheat on someone that's uglier.
Dude, I feel like if you cheat on me with someone uglier, that means I'm wrong.
Yeah,
That means I did something wrong.
something's up with me.
Yeah.
But if you see a baddie, you're trying to get clapped. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, well, it's a girl. So maybe not.
Yeah, no, I mean that's without a doubt. Yeah, cheat on me with something hotter. Frank, it was a good mini today, kid.
It was, man. I want to give you a Franco's fun fact before we leave, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you cool with that? All right. It's raining cats and dogs. You ever think where that came from? The origin, in the 17th century England, heavy rain would wash dead animals and dead bodies out of the gutters into the street. So it literally looked like it was raining cats and dogs.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine?
Like human bodies too?
No. So just like dead cat and dog bodies. I'm sure there was like other animals, but they would get caught, I guess, in the drains, or they would be thrown in the drains. The drains would get backed up, and it would rain so hard that it would literally look like it was raining cats and dogs.
Dude, it was so filthy back then.
I mean, it's filthy now. Imagine what it was back then.
It's modern day Manhattan.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Guys, always a pleasure. Frank, you too. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, share. Spank that subscribe button. Audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir. We out. We teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. We have a promo code OVEN. We're going to give you 50% cash back on your deposit, maximum $500. That's a free $250 in the bag for you if you do it the right way. It's free money. Money in the bag. And Dubby Energy. Same code OVEN. Get you 10% off your first order. I think every order, actually, correct? Every order moving forward. 10% off Dubby Energy drinks. They're the clean energy. We love them. You're going to love them.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven.